Speed art time! Alright, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how I made my submission to BennyProductions September Photoshop Battle Challenge of September. So for the first time, I'm going into the competition. I'm gonna make a thing. But this isn't just normal speed art, I'm doing something different this time. Much like BennyProductions, I'm going to be talking through the entire speed art, and who wouldn't want that? Also, I'm standing up in the video. Is that weird? Is it cool? Is it different? I don't know. You're probably wondering, or maybe you're not wondering at all. Maybe you already know, but I'm gonna tell you. Who is BennyProductions? BennyProductions is a YouTuber who has these monthly challenges where you basically do the challenge, and if he likes you, you get put into his video and onto the Hall of Fame, which is the section of his website called Hall of Fame. So this month the theme is blockbusters, and there's a twist this time, okay? There's a catch this time. In the Photoshop file that he gives you, you cannot move him around. You can edit him, but he has to stay exactly in place, which is actually kind of difficult. But I have a plan. I'm going to tell you what that plan is to get into his video and onto his website. Okay, so first thing I went and did was I went to his website to see what other kind of pieces he picked to go into the Hall of Fame. It's pretty much up to his discretion. I want to see if there are any kind of similarities between the pieces he picked. Honestly, kinda, not really. But I did notice a few things, okay? One, he likes it when it's super detailed. Two, I know he loves highlights and shadows. If the shadows are nice and shadowy and the highlights are nice and like bright and like on every single little crinkle in someone's clothes, then you got him. I think he loves that. He does that his own work. I'm gonna try to do that, and I'm going to make this piece so BennyProductions friendly that he will think, wow, this is good. Part 2 of the plan. So in the top hand left corner of the piece, my Instagram handle is there. And my hopes is that if my thing goes into his video and onto his website, that will do something for me. I'm not sure what, but hopefully something. Oh God, my voice just cracked there. What was that? All right, so for my submission, I'm using the movie. Hear my shoulder crack? Avatar. I picked Avatar because I think it has a lot of like bioluminescent things in the flowers and then on the vines. So I'm hoping that I can use those as a light source, and then it creates some really dramatic shadows and lighting all over him. All right, here we go. A blank canvas. I got my name. I got Benny right in the middle. I got a coffee. That was probably unnecessary. I just got stung by a bee. Let's get into it. All right, so I already set up like a composition. So what I want to do is start with the background. Kind of just like stitch a bunch of like images together, but let's see. Honestly, mapping out your composition before you start is a huge advantage when you're creating something that's a bit more technical or complex. Something that has a lot of detail in it. That way you don't really have to mess around with the composition. You basically just have to like kind of put in the details and blend everything together. Start masking this bad boy out. Ooh, wrong one. God, I hate this part. I hate cutting things out. I wish I could pay someone to cut them out. Not sure really why I poured myself a coffee before recording this, because it's horrible for audio. Oh, pumpkin coffee. Makes me feel like I'm in the middle of a pumpkin patch. Like, do I want to cut out every single twig? I think I do. I mean, I don't, but I think the entire project would be better if I did. Ugh. I'm squinting so hard my eyes are watering. Oh God, my voice cracked. This is a disaster already. No one's gonna notice this. Or maybe now that I'm recording it and talking about it, maybe everyone will notice. Now that I'm posting YouTube videos, I always feel like I should be saying like YouTube things, like leave a like if you hate cutting things out, or leave a like if you like Avatar. I don't know. Guys, leave a like if you like Avatar. Oh, here I go. I'm getting wild now. I'm just kind of going. I think I'm gonna sneeze on a recording. Oh God, no. Please. I can't sneeze right now. You know what? No. I'm done. I'm fading this in. This has potential to be not a waste of time, actually. And got it. Looks a little weird though. That's okay. Am I slow at cutting out? Here we go. Is it gonna look horrible? Let's see. Not bad. Let's mask this guy out. So this leg can go. Sorry, man. Let's get rid of that gun as well. There's no guns in Pandora. Let's see if I can just use, what's this tool called? Healing brush? Not sure. Let's see if I can use it though. This is clearly not a Photoshop tutorial. Please be gone. Okay, that is weird. We're going down to the molecular level and we're gonna cut this gun out. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing here. This is horrible. I'm doing a bad job. Dude, the hardest part of this thing is gonna be getting rid of this gun. Why do you have a gun, Benny? You could have just pretended to be holding anything. He has no thumb. I can't. What if I take that thumb? No. No, that's messed up. I'm not gonna do that. Am I? I don't know. I don't know. Let's just put him in. Alright. Levels first. Matching the levels, the color and the saturation are pretty much key to like fitting everything in. I don't even know him. I feel like I should just be calling him like Benjamin or something. Alright, now we're gonna put in the foreground leaves. Boom! It's cut out, look at this. Magical. Oh, I missed a spot. Damn it. We need to work on the background. Honestly, I think I want it to be kinda like blurred out a little bit. Okay, here's a cool little trick for you. If you duplicate an object, turn it into a smart object, and then filter, add Gaussian blur, just make it a little bit blurry. Change that to screen, add a mask, and then paint over like the lights in the composition. Look, it adds like a little hazy light to it. Oh yeah, look at that. That's nice. I might want to get rid of these things, these floating things. They're too much of like, but I want to keep them too. I will name you Pietro. Goodbye, Pietro. Next on the chopping block, Dylan. Dylan. 2. That look weird? I don't know. Let's just do it and find out. That's basically how you get better. Trying things and seeing if they work out. Somewhere where I think there definitely needs to be highlights though is on these leaves, which honestly don't want to do it all, but I'm going to. Have your fingers on the undo shortcut keys and just start going. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so I think we have a decent background right now. Next part, this is gonna take a while. First things first, I need to get this more into the scene. Like it looks so off right now. So I really want to darken up the legs. The legs should be pretty dark because it can be very little light actually hitting them. Just adding some highlights onto like certain areas that I feel like would be touched by that pink light up there. We're making Benny blue. Currently has no thumb. That's good. Painting everything blue. Got to get those eyes. Honestly, I'm just kind of making up this pattern now. There we go. It's blue now. All right, we're gonna start adding shadows and highlights. I think I'm just gonna take my time, put in the shadows that are obvious to me. Right, so the light would kind of hit the other side of his body as well. So I want to add some pink highlights on this side. We need to tackle this sleeve up here. So now I'm just drawing these shadows beside these highlights to kind of like emphasize these wrinkles in his shirt. You know what always makes me feel better? Adding lights. Just create a new layer, do one of these, and then put screen on it. And then we're going to do the same thing for all these like foreground plants and stuff. I actually think I'm going to add a little bit of a vignette because I feel like I need to kind of like contain all this stuff that's going on right now. I don't know, it just adding a vignette makes me feel a little bit better. Then I want to add these little sparkles just because might look cool. Add some sparklies and then we need to add some big sparklies. This head, the head of the horse, is bugging the heck out. What if I just draw it to be like super detailed sort of? So you just kind of like outline all these like crevices and cracks and stuff so it looks more detailed than it actually is. All right, now time to put in the bow. Gonna cut this out now. Like the video if you like bows. And yeah, there we go. Oh no. Oh no, this is gonna be, oh God, it's so big. Perfect. You know what, let's just do it and hope for the best. And then we want this arrow as well. There we go. Now we have to put it in the scene. God, there's so many pieces. Honestly, it doesn't really look like he's holding it, but that's what it's gonna look like. I mean, like, I can't change how his hand looks, so. All right, let's add some highlights and shadows. Imagine these little grooves on the bow having some texture, so I'm gonna add some highlights to them. All right, we drop in this PNG, and then we're going to camera raw filter. You look, camera raw filter honestly changes the entire piece. It makes it so much better. I honestly, with color mixer, usually I just like slide them back and forth and see if it changes anything. Now I think I want to make this a little bit more interesting. Okay, so I'm going to add these guys. I also think I need to separate this from the background just a little bit. So I'm gonna take a white brush and just kind of do this a little bit. All right, this is a little wild, a little crazy. I hate the mouth of this horse, but I think I might be done. And done. All right, immediately after I posted this video to YouTube that you are now watching, I immediately posted this work to Reddit. I immediately posted Instagram, tagged him, tweeted at him on Twitter. I tweeted at him on Twitter. That is it. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this does something. Guys, if you like this video, please subscribe. I'm gonna be posting stuff like this every single Wednesday. I'm saying that pretty fast now. See ya.